last night, Feidelberg said that 2 nights ago, Feidelberg said that he thought it was illegal to kill ladybugs.
I'm not sure. I'm totally wrong yet.
I thought that.
And
Massachusetts.
Okay, see, I told you.
I went to the
Actually-
state house
actually-
and dressed up as a ladybug once. That's how
I
sacred they
would
are.
be.
You went to what?
If you told me right now I have to bet one way or the other, I would say it's for sure illegal in some states.
What are you guys talking
To
about?
kill a ladybug?
Illegal. What are you talking about? Like, the police are gonna come and arrest you?
See,
It's
I went-
not illegal to kill any
I went
dog.
to bed last night feeling so. Can I have a beer, please? I went
Yes,
to bed last
yes.
night feeling so stupid.
got it.
I was like, oh, Kevin laughed so hard at me. It was right in my diary. It made me cry. So sad. I can't believe my mom never corrected me when I thought it was illegal to kill ladybugs. And guess what?
I'll take one as well.
People on the internet started coming around saying, you know what? Growing up in Massachusetts, you might
Well,
be
then
right.
growing up in
'cause it's a
Massachusetts,
state
you're all
bug.
fucking idiots. How
The
about
state
that?
bug of
I thought it had
Massachusetts.
something to do with the Kennedys. I don't know why.
That's probably why we chose all our state stuff. They like Mayflowers. Nah, that was from earlier.
Nah.
They liked I don't know.
You want a beer, Jeff?
I don't know any state other official
good.
thing.
I don't
Wait,
think it's
so
so crazy.
I
though,
remember
I
because-
always
praying
thought it was
mantis
okay.
is
I
being
always thought it was
illegal.
praying mantis.
Yeah,
That's
they're
what,
like
that's
an
what I said.
endangered
I was like, I'm pretty sure praying
species.
mantis is like, it's because
Is
it's
that
endangered
even
or whatever.
true?
You're
Yeah,
like, not
but you know what
supposed
you can
to
do? You
kill
can
them.
just fucking stomp on a praying mantis and go about your day, and
Yeah.
nothing's gonna happen to you.
Yeah, you
Not a
can.
thing.
You
The
can do
ladybug-
that.
I
This
have
is so
definitely killed a
fun.
praying mantis before.
Yeah?
Really?
Or at least one of the. I don't know. I was like in second grade.
That I think is worse.
Well,
They
that's
look
illegal,
so real.
John.
They
But
turn
I
your
don't know if it was
heads.
actually a praying mantis. It might have been one of those little green things that kind of look like them.
A grasshopper?
Stick bug?
Which is even worse. That's good luck.
I don't know if I've killed a stink bug.
Yeah,
I've
it
thrown a stink
seems as
bomb.
though-
No.
Stick bug.
Stick
Seems
bug?
like they're not.
No,
You can
yeah,
kill
Jeff,
them.
you've been
Yeah,
Googling
you
it the whole time? I could have told
Jeff,
you.
no, we
It's
did this
definitely
last
not.
night. We went over this whole
absolutely
thing. It's
Yeah, but
definitely
I've been anti. Remember last time we talked about Google on this
You
show?
did
we,
just
we
say
thought that
that Jeff Bezos
Bob
paid
from
$1 million
Bob's,
to
no,
like
Bob
every-
from
Bob
Bob's
from
Gun
Bob
Furniture was
Furniture.
worth $27 billion.
Yes.
Yeah.
He
went
is
off
worth a
of
lot,
that.
though, right?
I mean,
Not $27 billion.
I don't even think he's hitting the bees.
No, he's definitely
No
not.
way is he
Barely,
hitting the
yeah.
beat.
Rich though, for sure rich.
I also
Definitely
remember, I think I thought that Jeff Bezos was giving like $100,000, or the thing was like Jeff Bezos could give $100,000
Yeah,
to
that
every
goes
person
around
in the world or something.
that goes
And it
viral
was-
once every couple
It was like
months.
$10,000 to all the people who work at Amazon. That was it. It's
Yeah.
far, far less. But yeah, we were also, we did like, are you smarter than a fifth grader type questions. What we didn't do was many of the riddles.
Oh,
Right?
yeah.
The riddles, I'm also kind of glad that we didn't, because when we were kind of just chit-chatting about the riddles before we went in there, my brain was already twisted in so many knots and I wasn't even high.
Well, that's
Like,
the
I
thing.
was
Is
like, don't know
I
what's
realized
gonna
I was like,
happen.
okay, we're not smart enough and we're high now, so
Yeah.
we're really gonna be
They
dumb.
were really hard.
But I figured we could do some now and see
Yeah.
if anybody can get them. So like, well, this
Who
was
do
the
you think will be
first.
good at riddles in this thing? I feel like Jeff will be
Jeff.
good at
I'm
riddles.
kind of a riddle
Yeah,
guy.
I knew it.
We'll start
You're not.
I would have guessed you.
Nope.
I would have guessed you
right.
second.
Yeah.
Ring number
Yeah.
one, you
With
number
me.
two is what I
Those
would
are
have guessed.
This is
trivia
like a
questions.
Batman character.
There's a reason I don't have riddles categorized.
Yeah.
Vibs got speaking. I mean, we were super high. Are super high. Vibs was just shit faced earlier in the week. How
Yeah.
many shots do you think you did? Like 10?
I don't know. Way more than I remember. I didn't really remember having a conversation with fights.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. I mean, lowering the bar this
I
week
went to
was
see all that
a
footage.
Israeli.
There's a time where I took over the whole thing and had to. I started the show because he was like, "I got this. I don't know," and I just handed it over. I was like, "Let's see." I want all that footage.
was
all of
What's
it.
funny is when I stepped up, I was probably later in the day, and we're doing it, and I was like, I think Vibs is drunk, and I called him out. I'm like, are you shit faced? And then I watched the video, and every single person was like, Vibs drunk, Vibs drunk, Vibs drunk.
I had to go do the Snapchat show, and like I was slurring my words so bad. And he was like, the producer was looking at me like, "What's wrong?" I go, "Sorry, I'm a little drunk." And he goes, "Okay, I thought you were." But it's like 2:30 in the afternoon.
It is,
Yeah.
I think
it is such a great job. Where
Oh.
like, sorry, I'm a little fucked up right now.
Yeah, always, always.
It's a great job. Bit of an enabler, but it is
really
nice
is.
to have that, like, you know, I always say I remember like in Boston when there was a radio host came in, this is during the pandemic, and he came in, was on the Sports Hub, and like he was like really weird on air, and they ended up pulling him off air.
Yeah.
And they came back from commercial break, and it was Toucher and Rich. I forget which one of them it was.
One of them drunk?
And they were like, yeah, he's not gonna be with us. He's gonna be taking a little hiatus for a few weeks now. And then he kind of posted afterwards, like, for those who thought I was drunk this morning, I was not. I was just in a bad place. Like, I've never been drunk on air, and I will never be drunk on air. And I was like,
Well, that makes one of us.
I was like, we have a show where we get drunk on air.
Yeah, it's the exact
Well,
opposite.
I think that's what people expect. This week at Barstool is what I think people expect from Barstool. We had a show, we were getting high for 420. You guys did your thing. We did 3 cheat day. Bibbs is getting drunk for lowering the bar.
The Rat Family Vacation was just
You
45
guys shit
minutes
faced
of
for
being
fucking
drunk.
weeks.
That
Weekend?
video, if you haven't watched it, I didn't know what to expect. It is the
I don't think
three
they
of them.
did either because they blacked it out.
They took a camera on 3 children and gave them alcohol. And that's the entire. Like,
The scene, so there's a scene in the Rat Family Vacation where they go to breakfast the next morning and they're recapping. And I realized that one of my favorite, we'll do the riddles in a second. One of my favorite things about like partying and going out is the recapping the next day. Like I don't even care about doing the stuff the night
debrief.
up.
That's
The
what we call
next
it with
day,
my
so
friends.
Feidelberg's trying to piece it together and he's like, they're like, you got like sexually assaulted last night. He's like, what? They're like, yeah, that woman was like slapping your ass. And he was like, well, why? And then someone goes, well, Taylor Swift was on. And he goes,
that's fair.
that way he went.
Makes sense.
You ever notice how
So
it
good.
changes though? Like you hit a point where you get to a certain age and the recapping becomes scary.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
It
So
used to
you
be
were-
fun,
That's
and then
now.
it becomes
Now
like
it's-
Now I
It's
wake
now.
up and I'm
The
like,
anxiety.
oh, what did I go over
Yeah.
every conversation I had? What did I do?
See,
Check
Well,
my social
because you know
media.
what? I feel like it used to be when you're young and you're dumb and your life's easy, your blacked out like thoughts and conversations are just about being young, dumb, and happy.
Right.
Now you get drunk and you're like, you're blacked out and you're like, I hate my job and I'm divorced.
It's
and
about
I
my
don't-" it's like Jesus Christ, man.
I don't even know how lonely I am right now.
Right.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
might have like a Dana B situation now where they're just like the get drunk on vacation people, and now you can go anywhere you want, and
That's
it'll
not
just,
a bad
That's
idea.
a little boondoggle.
Yeah, that's a
you might have
boondoggle.
something
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, but I think, a lot of people come to Barstool for interviews or whatever, and they're like, oh, you guys are just like sitting at your desks, like working. And it's like, yeah, it's just a job. But then this week we got fucked up on
Yeah.
every substance you could. So
What's hard about it though is like you'll do something and like you said, it's 2:00 in the afternoon and then it's done, it's over. Everybody else is doing other shit and not
And you're just
necessarily
like,
everyone was getting fucked up.
Right.
And then you're sitting at your desk and you're like, fuck, like what's going on? We had to
Yes.
do the 420 ads and we were smoking weed actually. And I was like, oh, whatever, it's cool. I had to sit in a different room for like 45 minutes. I was like, I need to just sit in here by myself, like with my computer because
well, that's
I
why
cannot
I'm
talk to
happy
anybody
we
right
did
now.
our show at night because we could go home afterwards.
That was clutch.
I went home and I was like, whoa. 96% of you motherfuckers watch these videos and aren't subscribed. Shout out to the 4%. You are good people. 4% of people are watching our
That's
clips.
about what I would guess the breakdown of
Good people versus bad
demographics
people?
in the world.
Yeah.
Good people versus bad people. Probably about 96% to 4.
That's
but Be
fair.
a good person.
But it's not even. I'm not even asking you to be a good person. I'm asking you to push a button.
Yeah,
I'm asking you to click a button.
you can be a bad person still, but just click
You
the
could be a
button.
piece of shit. Just click subscribe. 96% of you watch these clips and they're like, oh my God, that was a funny clip from this podcast. I liked it. And I'm just not going to help them out. The people who work to make it, the people who work to produce it, to post it, to upload it, and there's nothing from you. You're a bad person if you don't subscribe.
Be a good one.